Hi everyone, and welcome to the start of our absolute beginners workout. Remember, this is a workout that's perfect if you're new to exercise and brand new to us at Switch. We're going to introduce a whole variety of exercises for you, introduce you to techniques that are going to help you lose weight, get fitter, get healthier, improve your muscle tone, everything that you want to do. So this workout is for those of you at home who haven't got a lot of equipment, you don't have a lot of space, this is the perfect workout for you. So we're going to get a bit of a warm up. As you can see that we've got Bart with us along with us today. So Bart's also brand new to exercise, so there's loads of stuff that we're going to be stopping and showing you how in which his body can move and how in which we can work the workout to test and challenge you at home. So let's get us warm, let's get our heart rate up a little bit. We're just going to go onto toes, moving from side to side, nice and relaxed, like we're doing the jump rope. So we want that heart rate to increase. Now, if you're a beginner at home, it's always important that you warm up effectively. It's really important that, one, we get that circulation moving around the body, so we increase that heat. That means the muscle tissue is going to loosen up and get nice and warm. It's going to reduce the risk of injury, but also it helps prepare the mind and the body for exercise. So if we're warm properly, you get more out of the exercise. So please don't go into any of our workouts over the next few weeks cold. Make sure you always take those few minutes, get the heart rate up, get a bit of circulation going, and then we can go into the workout. Right, we're going to shake legs out and relax them. We're going to loosen our hip flexors, so very gentle hip swings. So opening the hip up, rounding as much as we can. Now, hip swings are really important because of our posture. And one thing that I really want to drill into your mind is the importance of increasing and improving your posture. If you're new to exercise, it's likely that you're going to have a few aches and pains, ankles, knees, lower back, and your posture's not going to be brilliant. We're going to use the exercise today and over the subsequent weeks to improve your posture so you get the most out of exercise. And all those niggles, aches and pains, back pains, all those sort of things, we're going to help eradicate or dramatically reduce those feelings. Right, let's relax. Let's get back onto toes, Bart. Let's get heart rate going. And again, we're moving from side to side. Final 30 seconds, we're going to throw in a little bit of a sprint, a little bit of a spike to the heart rate, get that sweat going and get that blood circulating around the body. So now, let's go. Fast feet, hands moving by our side, heart rate can pick up. Remember, the importance of our warm-up is, one, to ensure that the muscles are warm, but really get that heart rate going, get the circulation going, get the blood pumping around the body. So all of us together, let's go. 5 seconds now, as fast as we can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Let's get a little bit of a loosen and a stretch. So let's take one foot into hand. Don't worry if we begin to fall over and stumble, don't worry about that. Hold on to something, or if you're training at home with a friend or a partner, hold on to one another. Make sure we just get a little bit of lengthening to that thigh. Okay, let's flex it up, relax it off, shake it out. Let's take our other leg up. Same again, let's loosen it a bit, push the hip forward. Again, if you feel unbalanced, step it down or hold on to someone if you're training someone at home, or use the wall. Okay, a little relaxed. We've got to loosen the back, so let's interlock the fingertips. Reach as high as we can, and then we're going to drop towards your right, our left. Reach across to this side. Again, that's going to allow us to open up through the spine, grow in stature a little bit, and also loosen the muscles. Reach to center nice and high, and then drop us to the side again. So we reach and we relax. Open that body up. Okay, relax it off. Shrug the shoulders. Let's begin our workout. Today's all about muscle tone. Yes, we're going to get the heart rate up, but I'm going to show you ways in which to challenge each and every muscle group. Exercise number 1 is squats. So Bart's going to come next to me. Very important. Remember, one of the main things I want to show you over these next few weeks is how important posture is. We're going to align that posture, and we start now. So when we go through any of our squat exercises, I want you to have toes completely straight and pushing on heels. Now, naturally, as we go into a squat, your feet will turn out. Try to pay attention to those, but work really hard to reconfigure feet so toes are facing forward and pushing through heels. Hands on hips or across chest, wherever's comfortable to do so. And then we're going to go into the squat. So bend the knees, take the bum back over heels. So we're going to go up and down. Now, Bart's going to continue to squat for me. I'm going to show you from the side what we want you to do. So what will naturally happen is, as we go into the squat, most of us will begin to drop our knees forward, and the knees will pass the toes, which will mean the heels begin to lift. It puts lots of strain on joints, and we don't want that. So we want the hips to go backwards. So as Bart is doing now, he's taking his body weight over his heels, so he's sitting back. Think of literally sitting down into a chair. That's the kind of action that we want. It's a functional muscle group, and it's a functional workout that you're going to use in everyday life then to create that pattern. Okay, let's relax them legs off, nice and easy. Let's go into our lunges. So we're going to go alternate leg lunges. We step in and kick back. So leading with our right leg, me and Bart step in, and we kick us back. And then we go alternate legs. So left leg steps in, and we kick back. And again, Bart's going to continue for us. I'm going to show us from the side. So when we go into our lunge, it's really important that we stand upright. Now you're going to have all different range of movements. Some of us are only going to be able to make a little bit of a low step. That's absolutely fine. If we can, grow through the exercise. Step deeper into the lunge. Keep the spine nice and tall and allow the hip flexor to stretch and open. Final couple of reps for myself and Bart. Last one on our final side. Relax them off. Okay, new exercise. Let's bring in our press up. So we're going to bring in mats for this. Now when we go into a press up, I want you to first of all begin onto knees. I want you to place knees underneath hips, hands underneath shoulders, core goes sucked in, and then we're just going to lower the shoulders so that our eye line is in front of the hands and then press up. Core goes sucked in, and if Bart continues, we'll move over and we'll show you that again how important posture is. So as you can see what Bart's doing, which is absolutely correct, his spine's nice and straight. There's no rounding or arching of the spine, which means he's not putting pressure onto his lower back. It means that he's working his shoulders, he's working his triceps, and he's working his chest. So all those muscle groups are working together. So it means he's getting the challenge, he's getting the muscle groups working without straining any undue necessary tension onto parts of the body that shouldn't work. Joints, spine, anything like that. Take our final 2 reps. And final rep. Right, new exercise. Lie it down. We're going to go into a cobra. Face completely lay down flat. We're going to keep our eyes down towards the ground. We're going to lift hands in the air and then squeeze shoulder blades together, transfer them forward. So we squeeze shoulder blades back, transfer them forward. Once again, Bart's going to continue. I'm going to move over just to explain the exercise a little more. So if you're unsure of the exercise, quickly gaze over to me really quick. And what we're going to focus on is, as Bart's doing, is keeping his hands floating in the air all the time and elbows. That means that we contract the muscle groups behind your shoulder blades. Now for many of us, those are muscles that just don't work in everyday life. If we think of our posture, we're sat at desks, we're at home, we're with the kids, we're driving cars, we have the shoulders round all the time. So those muscle groups through our middle spine and between our shoulder blades just don't work, they're lengthened, they're weak. So that means those muscles aren't burning calories. That means those muscle groups aren't toning. This exercise, one of the perfect exercises to stop that happening, eradicate and challenge those muscles. Again, the final 2 reps, really focus on this area between the shoulder blades. Final rep from Bart. Great, one exercise. We're going to stay where we are. It's our final exercise, which is a plank. We're going to place elbows underneath shoulders. Tummy sucked in. We take a breath in as we breathe out, lift into our plank. So we're going to hold a full plank to begin with, but we are going to regress this a little bit. So what I'm going to ask Bart to do now is keep his spine where it is, but place his knees down onto the ground. So it's a 3/4 plank. As you can see, that hasn't altered his spine whatsoever. So his shoulders still align with his back. What we now focus on is his rib cage and pelvis. So your rib cage and pelvis will naturally separate. Think of these 2 points. Think of rounding the lower spine and bringing those 2 points closer together. Instantly you feel that contraction, and that's the feeling we want. So as you bring rib cage and pelvis closer together, your abdominal muscles have to contract. The deep internal muscles, which cause the waist to shrink and gain that strength, have to contract. We're going to hold for just 3 seconds. Once again, pull those 2 points, 2 and 1. Brilliant. That's us. Let's get up. We know our exercises. We know how that now workout 1's going to go. So we're going to slide our mats back out the way. This is how we're going to change and increase the intensity of exercise. We're going to work you faster so your heart rate's up, and we're going to do it in a circuit form. So there are exercises. As always, you're absolute beginners. Work safe. Don't hurt any joints. Make sure that we can feel muscles working. If you feel joints begin to hurt, break, stop, get in touch with us. I will get back to you on what it is you need to do. But we want to challenge you. It's no good making exercise too easy. So remember, exercise number 1 was squatting. Now, first time round, we're going to focus on tempo and we're going to work really fast. Toes go really straight. Remember that setup. Squeeze the shoulder blades back together and weights going over the hips. 3 seconds, 2 and 1. Right, 20 seconds of squats as fast as you can move at home. Now that means we're going to have all different tempos, all different trajectories, and that's fine. You're working to your challenge. This is your workout. If you can, try and stay in rhythm with myself and Bart. So we're working the muscle group as fast as we can, moving through as many reps as we can within that 20-second period. Break them off, shake the legs out. We have a 5-second break. 3, 2, 1. Exercise number 2, lunges. Let's go. So we step them in, step them out. So we're striding. Now remember, grow through these exercises. If you can, bend the knee a little bit more at the back, sink lower. And think of a kicking action. Kick the body back. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake them out. Let's get down to our press up. So let's bring those mats in. 3 seconds to prepare. 3, 2, 1. Press up and off we go. So if we can and you feel comfortable, go to a 3/4 press up or even a box press up, or if you can, go for the full press up. But the important thing is your range of movement. Make sure, as you can see what Bart's doing, he's going as low as he can. So he's as low as we can. He's challenging himself, he's pushing himself. 3, 2, 1. Lie down flat, let's go for the Cobra. So he tense bum, tense thighs. 4, 3, 2. Lift the hands and Cobra. Squeeze them shoulder blades together. Draw the arms back. Now, as well as peeling it between the shoulder blades, focus on tensing bum, tensing thighs. Squeezing a muscle means it's active. It means it's working. It means it has the chance to tone. It means it has the chance to burn calories. 3, 2, let's plank it. Forearms, remember to begin with, stay on knees, core sucked in, get that posture right. If you want to challenge yourself and you feel comfortable to do so, roll up onto knees. But remember, it's about yourself. This is your workout. Suck the abs in, tense the bum, tense the thighs. Make sure every single muscle group that we can get working does work. Really tense now. Think of where that belly button is. Suck that in, rib cage, pelvis, draw them closer. Final 5 seconds coming up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up we come. Let's go again. We're going to slide our mats out the way. We're only going to have a 10-second break, and then we're going to increase our interval. So last time round it was 20 seconds. This time round 30. Let's get heart rate a little bit higher. 3, 2, 1. Squat. Off we go. So remember what's going to happen with posture. Naturally, the wrong muscles are going to contract. Feet are going to turn out. We're going to drop the pelvis and shoulders forward. Don't allow that to happen. Put your body weight through the heels. Press through the heels. 15 seconds left. If we can, let's go in more rhythm. Let's go in more speed. Let's challenge that body now. Keep going. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Shake 'em. 5-second break. How are we feeling? We're good. This is it. We're doing something new. 3, 2. Lunge for me. Go. Now remember, you're growing through these exercises. If you can, go that little bit further. Go that little bit lower. Kick that little bit harder, because that's what we want from you. Challenge. That's all we're after. We're not after injuring. We're not after him pushing. We're not in that no pain, no gain nonsense. We're after challenge. If your body's challenged, it's going to change for the better. You're going to get healthier, fitter, happier. 3, 2, press up. Let's do it. Bring those mats in. 3 seconds to get ready. 3, 2, press up time, go. Now remember, it's about that range of movement. I would rather you regress it. I would rather you bring the knees closer to the hands. In bringing the knees closer to the hands, it makes the strength of the exercise a little bit easier, but it's going to allow us to get the correct range of movement. As you can see from what Bart's doing, he's going as low as he can. He's working as much as he can through each of these exercises. So now we come into our final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cobra, let's lay it down. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Hands float. Tense bum, tense thighs. And let's go. Squeeze them. So we're drawing the shoulder blades back. Keep the hands floating in the air. Now we feel that challenge. Now with Cobras, you will feel at home as Bart's feeling now. It inhibits breathing a little bit, and that's because obviously pressure's pressing against our rib cage. That's fine. Just don't hold your breath. Breathe. It's okay for it to be a little bit inhibited, a little bit tense. Just breathe, stay with the action, keep those hands floating because we're very close to our end. 10 seconds I want from you. Remember, challenge your body to change. That's what we're here to do today. 5 seconds. Well done, everyone. 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank. Forearms, toes, core sucked in. Let's lift it. Get that posture right. Time's on now. If we want to go to a full plank, as Bart's doing, perfect. Challenge yourself. So he's drawing his core in. His spine's completely straight. He's tensing thighs. He's tensing backside. He's tensing core. Each of those muscle groups work together. Take a breath, as Bart's doing now, and back into it we go. Final 10 seconds coming up. We lower the hips a little bit. Stay really focused on your posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it off. Brilliant. We have just one more round. One more round and we're done. Okay, let's take us up. So we're relaxed. Now this round's a little bit different because we're going to lead us in stretches. Hopefully we've felt that change. We've felt that heart rate. It's challenging us. It is challenging. It is testing. I know it's a beginner's workout, but we want to give you something to hold on to, something to push yourself. Okay, so let's go for our final workout then. Toes go dead straight. Core sucked in, strong through the body. And let's go for the final time into them squats now. Let's go. So remember, it's all about that body. It's all about that alignment. Make sure you're not stressing the spine. Remember, if you're feeling it in ankles, knees and back, it's okay to break. It's okay to have that rest. It's challenging the body, not stressing the body, not hurting the body, not damaging the body, challenging the body. That's the key thing. But with that challenge, you need to really be honest. If you feel that you're working within yourself, let it go. Let yourself go. Push yourself. Feel the change. Feel the challenge. Be something new. Keep going. Final 10 seconds coming up. This is our longest group of circuits, but it's our final one. Keep going. Almost there. Core sucked in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Shake 'em. Our most challenging combo. This is good. Suck it up. Take a few breaths. Let's go into lunges for the final time. Let's go. So remember again, this is all about your practice, all about your workout. So now, if we can, stride lower. But again, if you feel that you need that little bit more recovery, that's fine. Don't go quite as low. Just limit that range of movement. Let the muscles recover a little bit. You're still moving, you're still challenging, you're still burning calories, you're still toning. So this is brilliant. You come into your final few seconds. If you can, challenge that body to change. We won't do any more leg exercises. Keep going. Final 5 seconds coming up for me. Give me that little bit more. Give me that little bit of tension, that little bit of strength. Here then, final 5, 4, 3, 2. Amazing. Well done, well done. Let's take us into the press up. Bring those mats in. Remember what I said about the press up? If you need to, bring those hands and feet closer together. So box press up are good at this point. Let's go. And off we go. Press. Now remember, we're working shoulders here. We're working back of arms. Now I'm not expecting you to fill the entire time. What I want you to do is give you that opportunity to challenge. So it may be we take a break. So we take a break, have a breath. We can round the shoulders, loosen them up, and then we go again. It's about challenging yourself, not hurting and not stressing yourself. Again, I'm going to bring us into our final 15 seconds. If you can, do that little bit more for me. Let's go together. Let's go. So we push. So even if we're making 2 or 3 reps before we break, you're working for 5, 4, 3, 2. Amazing. Lie down. This is good. Bart, let's keep us going. Let's show them at home how we can train. Tense bum, tense thighs, hands up. Cobra for the final time. Squeeze them back. Whatever's left in that body, and I know this is tough and I know this is challenging, but this workout is there to give you something new. Let's go for it now. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Tense bum, tense thighs. Make sure each and every part of that body's getting the workout that it needs. Our final 15 seconds start now. So squeeze that little bit more. As you can see what Bart's doing, he's increasing his range of movement. As he approaches the end of exercise, he's doing more. It's spurring him on. That's all I want from you at home. 4, 3, 2. Final exercise. Let's stay together. All of us in it. Let's go for that plank. Start on knees. Core tucked in. Bum tense. Thighs tense. Longest plank of the day. Now remember, the plank is about connecting each and every part of your body. It's not just abs. It's legs. It's thighs. It's shoulders. Use that. Think of that. Breathe. Embrace that change. Embrace that tension. You want that because that's the feeling of strength. That's the feeling of change. If we need to break, have a breather. Lie down. Relax the back off. 2 or 3 breaths. Give you a chance to recover. Back up. Okay, we approach our final 10 seconds. Grit your teeth. Breathe. Suck in. Tense. 4, 3, 2. Yes. Amazing. And brilliant. Well done, mate. It's good. That's it. That's our workout. Let's get us stretched. Let's get everything lengthened. You've gone through workout number 1. Brilliant stuff. Okay, let's get us up. Shake them legs out. Think of what you've done. Heart rate's up. You've worked every single muscle group in your body. Every single one. So well done. That's a really, really, really big step we've taken today. Right, let's get loose and let's get stretched. We're feeling good. So let's go back to thighs first. Again, hold on to someone if you're training with them at home, balance each other or hold on to a wall, but it's a little bit longer stretch now. We're going to try and get rid of the toxins and get rid of some of that tension and some of that stretch. Okay, let's relax it off, give it a shake, let's go to the side. Now, this is the other important thing. You're going to ache. You're going to ache from today. You've done loads. Think of all them squats or those lunges or those press-ups, all those Cobra exercises, so your body's going to ache. That's a good thing. A little bit of soreness shows that you've challenged the body, so I kind of want that a little bit. Relax the legs out, toes go straight, interlock the fingers, what we did at the start, reach that baby up and then drop to your right or left, and then just hang out there for a second. So yeah, we want that. Now what I don't want is your lower back to hurt and joints to hurt and knees to hurt. Relax, reach up to the centre, let's drop to the side and hang out there for a sec. Now that is normal and that can happen. It's not something we want, it's definitely not something we want to encourage. But as it's the first time you've worked out, obviously your body's going to be in a little bit of shock. Let's relax off. Little circles for those shoulders, loosen them. Hands into smalls of your back, round the shoulder blades. Squeeze them together. And then we're going to look over our right shoulder, go over that side. Switch it to the other side, open. And relax. Well done. That is us. Our absolute beginners workout. Well done, well done, well done. Get onto your switch plan. Make sure that you look at the food groups and the meal plans that are going to help you over the next few weeks. Get yourself organised and we will both see you next time. Take care.